Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy. I'm back with Good Rangers episode 21. Guys, this was the end of Scorpio. This it starts off with Lucky, Kotro, the commander, and I'm sorry, Kotro, Lucky, and Stinger. Now they Scorpio has beat them to the point where they detransformed. But we see right as he's about to strike them with the final blow to kill them, we see something come out of the sky, and it's Champ. So Champ is back, and I'm glad to see Champ back because that episode was so emotional. What happened to him? Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. But you guys must go back and I forget what episode it was, but you guys go check it out. It was a good episode. But anyway, he comes back in. He's basically telling the guys, "Look, we got this." He's telling Stinger to get up on, to stop moping around. I'm better. Let's do this. Let's kill him. So they all, do roll call. They transform, do roll call, and I mean they go in on Stinger. I mean not Stinger, but Scorpio. I mean, they are taking Scorp. They was taking Scorpio to town. Now, don't get me wrong. Scorpio transformed to his last form to try to defeat them. And I guess with all the power that they had combined, together versus his, they killed him. Well, actually, they really didn't too much kill him, but they did enough damage to make it to where he could, defend himself. So so after Commander comes over, and Hammy and who was it? Spotter. It was all of them together. So they got there, and Scorpio was telling them, he was about to die, but he told Stinger to live on. So what he did was he changed. So he gave Stinger some of his poison to counteract what was going on with Scorpio was Stinger's poison to cure it. So he told him to live on, make sure you fight for the both of us, and I should have never stopped fighting for what I believed in, and that was you. So those were Stinger's basically his last words. But Don Armada shows up, and he's basically basically said Stinger was a failure. He should have killed him, but now he for to kill him and the him and the Q Rangers. So Stinger basically no Scorpio basically kills himself by putting himself in front of the force that Dar Armada was doing, and it was he was just about to. I mean, was Stinger wanted to save him, but Scorpio told him, "Go. You got more things to take care of, and you got more things to fight for. Go." So Scorpio died basically after that. So what happens is now the guys go over and they try to find, now they got all three of the Q globes that they were looking for to bring back the Argo. So the Argo is, the Q globes turn into one, and it actually, Lucky, uses his Q blaster to basically try to figure out what to do. So it's this big old huge ship comes up out of the ground, out of the ocean. They get on it, and when they get on it, they find that this box is laying, and this box is like right up on the helm of the ship. But they go and check it out, and there's some guy laying in there. I'm like, oh God, really? Please don't say, tell me what is about to happen. So the guy has all this long hair, and he basically wakes up, and they were asking him questions like, um, well, before they asked the questions, he starts swinging. So they were all trying to defend themselves. And so Lucky was telling him, "Look, we're the Q Rangers, and we're here because we were looking for the power to help stop the jar, the jar mark, on the dark matter." He was like, "Who you guys?" And he was like, "I don't." He's like, "I'm waiting for the legendary saviors." So basically, you know, Champ says, "Look, we've done enough. We done enough talking. Let's show some action." So they transform. So this fool, he stands up there and says, "Oh my God, you guys are awesome." So I'm just like, "Oh my goodness." So he was like, "You guys are the Q Rangers?" And they were like, "Didn't we just tell you that?" I mean, they actually stood there and like, "Are you serious? We just said this before you attacked us." And so he takes them outside, and basically they were saying, we need, we're looking for the power to, to go with the, ultimate saviors to protect, to protect the galaxy. And he said, well, if you guys are the ultimate protectors, that means I'm the legendary savior. No, he said, if you guys are the ultimate saviors, that makes me the legendary savior. And they were like, what are you talking about? So he basically transforms into the Phoenix Ranger. And I tell you, this Ranger is so badass. He took out the whole entire armada with just him. I'm sitting like, oh my gosh. I was like, are you serious? This Ranger is so strong. I mean, all nine of them could have done it, but it would have took them to use their the mechas to do it. But he did it with no mecha at all. But he gets his mecha next week. So I'm telling you, the Phoenix Ranger. I don't forget if they said his name or not, but he took out the whole entire armada with no problem, and he basically told the guys, "Look, if you need me, I'll be around. But for right now, I'm working alone." So he goes off, and so they go back to the spaceship, and they, celebrating that all, their whole team is back together. And the only person that was missing was Stinger, because he went to some part. I don't know if it was Earth or his planet, and put the little symbol that of the little necklace that he had of Scorpio out there as a memorial. So he comes back up on the ship. Champ and Kotaro are happy, and so Kotaro was saying that Stinger made these dolls to keep him company because he didn't want to be alone. So they all got scared because he was behind them, and he was like, the Scorpion people can do some very nasty things to you guys. I mean, can do some very nasty things. So Kotaro got scared, turned around, and so Stinger is so awkward because he's like an antisocial person, so he doesn't know how to work in group settings. He was like, basically, he apologized to everybody and ran out the room. I was like, oh my goodness, this he is so awkward. But that was the episode, guys. I'm telling you, this was one of the best episodes I've seen. This episode was real. I That Ranger alone just hyped it up for me. But you guys tell me what you thought about the episode and tell me how you feel. This your boy Kenny Love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button to receive all notifications of videos that I upload so you guys will always be first to check them out. Don't forget, and I will see you guys later.